Hi everyone, it's me again in the wilds of North Carolina, out near my home near Stanfield, North Carolina. My lovely wife and I are up here with the Spyder. It's a wonderful Sunday afternoon. According to the thermometer on the Spyder here, it says it's 68 degrees. About 1:30 in the afternoon, something like that. Yep. And I got a little bit of wind. I hope there isn't too much wind buffeting on the video here, but we're just out riding. If you have a motorcycle and you live in this area, they're all on the road. I have seen, I don't know, we ran to the store a little while ago, probably saw 500 or 600 motorcycles. I don't think I'm exaggerating. Groups of motorcycles went by, and we were saw a restaurant over near the big Wally World, and they had, it must have been a group of at least 100 there all by themselves getting a meal. And but it's this is the day everybody's been waiting for. No chance of rain. I don't know if it'll get to 70 today, but it's going to get close. This is probably the warmest part of the day, and everybody's out riding. We had a few little errands to run. My grandson's going to have a birthday, or my oldest grandson's going to have a birthday here on a couple of days, and he's going to turn 12. And we've been trying to find some, he wanted cowboy boots. His sister's got cowgirl boots for Christmas and he didn't get any. And so we're trying to find him some cowboy boots for his birthday. But if we don't find something like that, we'll find something else, I'm sure. But there's somebody pulling all the guts out of that house, redoing it. I see a lot of that out here. A lot of people buy these homes and go through and redo them. And gut them out, put all the modern kitchens and everything in them, and still keep the exteriors pretty standard to what the old farmhouse look. It's pretty popular, apparently. But I don't know. Hey, there you go. You want a Humvee? That's the military version right there. Pretty cool. I have my good buddy Jack, who from high school and junior high, and known all my life. He bought one of those once. He didn't buy the pickup version like that one with the soft top. He found one with a hard top on it and drove it all over. And you talk about something that is big and wide and you can barely ride down these roads. He would, if he was on this road, he'd have 2 wheels on the double yellows here and 2 wheels on the white line right there, and probably still out over off the side of the road a little bit. That sucker was big. But had self-inflating tires and things like that. But you know, the thing is, I don't know if you've ever been in an original Humvee. That is the most uncomfortable thing I've ever been in my life. The motor is mounted in the middle of the vehicle for protection, and that's where you sit in the middle. The driver's got a little bit of room. The front passenger's got less room, and I don't know how the guys in the back sit there. They must all be about 5'5". About 100 pounds, because there's just no room back there, and I can't imagine having all your gear, your helmet, your pack, your weapon, all your stuff. I don't know how you'd get in and out of the thing, much less be able to fight out of it. But anyway, thought that was kind of cool there. Like I said, this is some of the best weather we've had. I did get to ride in Atlanta by myself not long ago, and I've started to post some videos from that. And but again, this is the nicest day. I don't have much of a topic today. I just thought I'd ride around and we would enjoy the day and just see how things are going out this way. We kind of run the same route every now and then just to see if anything's changed. You know, that's the way to tell the seasons out here and all. Go through, and you know, of course, this bleak winter here now. We were not up here for it, but I believe it was last week, maybe the weekend before that, this area got several inches of snow. And of course, it's pretty much all gone. Now, we did see, coming into town a couple days ago, we did see some piles of snow at the intersections where they had scraped them loose, you know, and piled them up on the side. Still, some of that snow was there melting down. But no signs of it out here. It's all gone by now. You get temperatures up in the 60s, and the snow around here in North Carolina doesn't last long. everybody had a snow day. The kids had a good time. They went out. I saw pictures of the grandkids, you know, out in a, what they do, they don't have a really good sled hill where they are, but they're on a dirt road, a long gravel road really, and it's about as wide as this one, and it's pretty smooth. And they got some these snow pans, you know, just the plastic pans that you sit in for snow. I mean, big enough 2 people could sit in it easily. It's not round, it's, you know, oblong, like a hot dog bun shape, I guess you'd say, and or hoagie bun. And but they went got the horses. My daughter has ponies and horses that are trained to pull wagons and carts, and so it was nothing to just get the reins in their hands and hook up a horse and get him out there, and he thinks he's pulling a cart, and he's pulling them on these little pans up and down the road. It's pretty cool. It's certainly something I've never done. I've never been a horse person, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I know there are people out there that are horse people. I know Kelly Smoke, Sean's wife, is very much into horses. I haven't seen any videos of her riding, but I sure see lots of videos of her feeding them. And that's my experience with horses right there. That's all I ever did, was when my daughter had a couple of horses, that was my job, feeding them, making sure they got everything they needed. But that's been a while ago now, but my daughter's still heavily into horses and ponies and mules and stuff like that. She's got a petting zoo and all that, she still does. But yeah, here we are. We've played, my son played many a ball game here, and so did my grandson. I don't know if I ever watched any of my granddaughters play here either to do anything. They weren't really, whoop, here we go, got a dog in the road. How you doing? And but they did a little bit of soccer, but they never did it here out this way. They were always did it over more close, but they're not much into it right now. But they're into other things. My oldest granddaughter's 14, and you can imagine what she's into. Although she's still into horses, and she's just barely getting into boys. Grandson will be 12, and my other granddaughter is going to be 10, I guess, pretty soon. That's all the grandkids up here in North Carolina. But like I said, we've been through here before. You've seen some of these pretty nice houses for this area of the world. That's a heck of a big convoluted little structure there, don't you think? But oh well. Out here at the old Balcom Farm and Milling Company. This is a farm country, you know, as you can see. Old place like that, you got to go out in the country to find something like that. Alrighty, well, that's enough for now. Let me knock off, and hope everybody has a great day, and we're going to ride a little more. Take care.